T Sounds, of course, the man behind it, Sohopotso Tebehadi, who has done a great job at it. And please do remember, if you have not subscribed to the channel, it'll be greatly appreciated if you do consider it intently so. And please share and like, and don't forget that notification bell so that every time we post content on this channel, you may be notified. And I can tell you, this channel is changing as it continues. It's only getting better from here. And having said that, today I have a very, very special guest that is known to many. And all that I can do for you guys is to give you a clue. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about none other than Pastor KHWEZI Sondiyazi. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to it, my brother.
Amen.
How's it going, my brother?
I'm good.
Couldn't do better.
Grace.
I'm more grace than good than you are, I can bet.
Amen.
Because the thing is that this is very, very close to me that you're actually sitting here across the table.
And this song was done by Futi, and then it was called in again as a reprise because of the as you can hear the bass, the drive, the drum there over the song. Mm-hmm. So I had to come and do my own thing, since sometimes most other people will think.
I want to talk about three parts. In fact, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about three parts to Pastor KHWEZI Sondiyazi. There's the first, the second, and the one that I started about is the second one. We're still going to spend a bit of time on that.
Yeah.
But there's a very special part to my heart. It's a very close item in this particular session. And the item of the fact that for those that do not know, KHWEZI is not only someone that I know from Joyous Celebration or as a musician. It's someone that I know very intimately, someone that I have grown up with.
Yeah.
I see, like that's not a cliche. This is literally
homeboy
for real.
Yeah.
We did when we were still in school. We and I want us to actually talk about those. One of the things that I hope that we'll do is
it's one's journey.
All right.
Yeah, it's one's journey, and remember when Joya started. 96, I already had my first group, which I started at 91.
All right.
That consisted of about 7 guys, all from Val in different denominations. If you can remember, Malape Joseph
being at the head, and
being the keys.
Producer.
Yes, we were doing that.
To
bring his skills in terms of songwriting, and then that's where he started mostly.
Yeah.
Giving him, that's why we are calling ourselves Voices of Victory.
Yeah, VOV.
VOV. So out of the groups that you'll have your Sons of Victory, you'll have Val Sounds, and then now Voices of Victory, whereby we're speaking not only the word, but victory. Our songs mostly will encourage people. We remember there was a hymn that we wrote that mostly it's sang by a lot of people in the Val and mostly in some other parts in Free State. We created that hymn. Retla ho wena.
Oh, Jesus.
Retla ho wena ntate rele bana ba Reku pamatla aha uri reswarele.
That song.
Yeah, so we wrote that.
Yeah.
Quite a number of songs. It's all about interpretation.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's all about.
No, but Kwesta, you guys were young. How did you even fathom the whole thing of interpretation? Is that really what happened?
No, definitely. Definitely. When the Spirit of the Lord chooses in a performance by Mama Sbongile, the late Mama Sibongile Khumalo.
May her soul rest in peace.
Yeah, she came in the school where my granny used to be a vice principal at Mzamo in Orlando. Then it was a big, huge party, welcoming party, Babu Sisulu, Walter Sisulu's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so he was there in the tent there. She came, she sang, she was with Abu Babu, Victor Masond, who used to be with Stimela,
yes,
and some of those guys, you know. And I'm like, wow, this is real music, you know. Oh, yeah? Yes, I usually heard her mostly singing when she would go to schools with her father Babongoma.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
so now, okay. But then also at that time, I remember 88 when I would listen to the song Andre Crouch called Soon and Very Soon.
Oh, yes.
The first time when it was aired.
Almost became an international
anthem. Definitely. It was an international anthem.
Yeah.
And now I'm moved by this sound of this American sound.
Oh, yes.
And it touched my heart. And at home, they used to go to Anglican church. And I'm trying to figure out these hymns that they're singing. They don't click with my spirit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so up until I got born again. You know, 1990 when I got born again, and then now you find the Christian music. Okay, then it clicked because that was the seed that was planted at that time. You know, so now, and then Mama Sibongile said, if you see yourself dreaming about this, you thinking yourself doing this, that's who you are. You can't run away from it.
Yeah.
It's your call. So since ever that time she said so, I've been pursuing music. You know, Justice Mhlongo.
Yes.
Yeah, so he came there in the Val, and then he also introduced me to Pastor Benji at a very young age.
All right.
You know, so
Pastor Benji in this regard is Benjamin Dube.
He is Bishop Benjamin Dube. Yes. Yeah. That was 1991 when I first met him.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
all those things.
Born Again Brothers.
The Born Again Brothers as well.
Yeah.
There are quite a number of them.
Definitely.
You know, where did it all start? And then, I mean, to choose, because one of the things that used to stand out about you, you actually almost looked like you were the youngest of these groups that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And you had your own sound, very unique. You know, and then the Saints had their own sound, very unique.
Definitely.
Val Sound had its own sound, very unique.
Definitely.
You know, but you guys were like young at that time. How did you pick? Who decided this one is supposed to be part of the group, not that one, and all that?
Mostly it's me because I was a leader.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, being born, being a leader, boys that we can bring influence, and as well use our stadomity in terms of because you'll find wherever we are, people will always be laughing.
Yeah.
Used to, definitely.
That's the thing about you guys. You were so fresh. Everything about you was just fresh and new. It was you. It was just, we're just enjoying to see this new thing happening.
Yeah.
You know, I remember one of the memories that I have is when you guys would be working from one zone, so 3 zones away, going to another zone with a keyboard.
Yeah, no, definitely. And the group.
And here's the thing. I remember. I think I went to come and see you guys. Menene Glofani in Klama.
Yeah.
Malape was busy with Ingoma Yesisutupa with the accordion. He used to love the accordion.
Yes.
But one of the things that I realized, you guys were like almost every time. If we don't find you in church or anywhere else, you are at some house. All of you.
Yeah.
You are brewing something.
We are brewing something. We were coming up with. But they became our influence in terms of how our sound should be, in terms of then, as you remember, the youth then, we didn't want to go the route about Rebecca and so on, Oprah Fuyo.
And that was a good move because people that tried to take that, they fell off the
festival where you'll find groups like Friends from Soweto. which consisted about Keke, then about Mchalifa Tebe, who's a producer, about Zahara, and some other guys, about Bafana Ngosi, and then now also Family Factory, some of them, and then now we'll mix with other guys from West Rand, East Rand, about Guatemala, GOM, about Book of Acts.
Basically, this journey touched literally every place and everywhere, every house, because you guys went to censorship and you're not moving until. Tell us about that.
Oh yes. I remember we went to Dr. Mpotwane.
Yes.
Yeah, he was a very. You'll find in some other places he's having a soccer kit that is donating to the soccer's lovers, netball, you name it, and then music. And then we were the second group of people that he sponsored musically.
All right.
And now the gospel side.
The story behind that.
The story behind that, we went in his surgery.
During office hours?
During office hours.
Appointment?
No, obviously. And package ourselves, because also we're trying to look for a recording deal at the same time because of the drive that we had. The drive that we had was looking to go places. So we can't just settle for less. So now we went there.
And there's some places obviously that you have to go to that require a lot of capital equipment.
Definitely. So that was the thing. And again, and to say, look, man, you can change. Now, this is what we can push, God's word.
You're coming from the environment where you actually were exposed to actually selling drugs and do all the, obviously, those things would actually have gotten you like, you probably not be alive today.
I'm telling you.
But now you had to take charge and say, look, there's something that we have, there's a gift that we have, and we're going to present ourselves in that way. Well, more of that when we come back just after this.